Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and today we've got a bit of news about New World. This is an exciting MMO I've really had my eye on for quite some time. We did live stream it when we could. Right now, it is currently in alpha. There is going to be a beta July 20th of this year, 2021. Game has been delayed a few times. This is being done by Amazon Games, even though they have a bit of a bad track record. Which is kind of surprising how much money Amazon does have. They've literally made more than I've ever made just in the beginning of this video. But yeah, this is a kind of bad news. They are actually testing an alpha. Can't really talk. I am in the alpha right now, but I really can't talk about the game. I actually do love the game quite a bit. I played quite a bit in the alpha, even though they have been wiping characters quite a bit, but it's been really enjoyable. I've had a good time. I was really looking forward to streaming this full time when it comes out. Uh, yeah, it's definitely an MMO that I like. A little bit grindy, a little bit of slow leveling skills, and this is why some of the things in this announcement today are a little unsettling to say the least. And the response has not been well on the Steam forums and on Twitter and all those other social media. But let's dig right into this. Announced by New World Amazon Games today. Some questions have come up recently from our alpha patch notes discussing an in-game storefront. Our plan is to have a store to create an outlet for players who find enough value in store items that are very happy to purchase them. Our plan is not and never will be to create a feeling that store items are necessary to enjoy the game. All players will play the full game experience. We ship without having to make store purchases. And that's the usual. That doesn't sound too bad, right? But it gets a little worse as we go along. All store items at launch will be exclusively cosmetic in nature. See, they put that in the beginning because it's illegal. It's kind of legalese a little bit. All store items at launch. But give it about a month or two. You remember Fallout 76? Nothing that affects the gameplay at launch, they said. Just purely cosmetic. Now there are XP boosters, lunch boxes, scrap kits, repair kits. They're experimenting with a carry weight booster, which I'm pretty sure will show up at the cash shop as well. It's yeah, a little rough. And then also the argument can be made that cosmetics can create the have and the have not system, because then you'll feel entitled to spend because you want to look as cool. And one thing I've also noticed with the Bless Unleashed MMO, they're testing they're testing a lot of cash shops and betas and alphas right now. It's a little unsettling. But yeah, they what if they make crappy armor, but they only really sell good armor in the cash shop? You don't want to look like crap. It's not fun to play if the armor is meh, so kind of tricks you into spending a little bit. But we are introducing the storefront in alpha in order to test these items and their value. I don't know. I think this was kind of a bad idea. No selection in store or their indicated cost, so nothing like real life costs. During testing, there's no really cost in any case is final. Our purpose is quality assurance and gathering player feedback. Well, so far it has not been very good. Though there are a couple white knights defending this decision. But they're mostly the thing is I'll just buy whatever they have in the shop, and the whales, which whales do support quite a few of these games. But also a reminder, this is not a free to play game. This is $40 by a company that has billions and billions of dollars. I know we got to make money, but this feels like this was not the time to do it, since this one has had a rocky development time. Yeah, but there's no real cost, so they can just see it, test it out. The audience will see each type of item. We are considering having an opportunity to provide feedback before they're introduced into the live game. But this is where it gets a little bit worse, though. Looking towards the future, we also test on Deus how to offer players quality of life items for mechanics like rested XP and fast travel. Now, there is no fast traveling in the game. Mostly it's just running. I do believe maybe they do have mounts later on. But yeah, the big thing about this, though, is there's PvP in this game. There's defending forts, getting the other areas. That gives a major mechanical boost. There's also some items that are pretty rare. Crafting wise, etc. Takes you a while to get there. all of a sudden Joe Smoke can teleport there and back again. And they did say they're going to make some of this available in the store as well, but I don't know. And XP boosters, that also creates a problem where are they making the experience so slow to level intentional just so you're tempted in to buy those XP boosters? I've seen a lot of times Ubisoft and their Assassin's Creed, the last couple games, they've really made it so you really kind of almost have to, unless you really want to hit every single side quest. Well, if you just want to progress through the story, you really almost kind of have to. So it's creating a problem and then selling you the solution is what they like to do. Uh, Both attainable in-game and purchasable in the store. Yeah, but that just does not seem, because the ones you have in store and everything have a cooldown period. What if this doesn't have a cooldown period? And it's just, I just don't like the of it at all. Time of release for these type items will depend on how players progress in the months after launch. And there was the developers on the Steam forum trying to argue, don't you want your friends to catch up? I'm like, well, can they just earn it like everybody else did? I think cutting through it does hurt MMOs if you do just buy your way to the end level. It does affect also in raids. I've seen in Star Wars Old Republic quite a bit. I spent a long time playing a lot of MMOs. All of a sudden, you've got all these end game people trying to get into the end game, going for raids, etc. And it did not end well. Yeah, it did not end well for them. Because gear doesn't equate to experience. So they're thinking maybe like a month after launch, start throwing in boosters, etc. That's not the way to go. The optics on this one. Setting in-game content and game modes, helping the overall game experience will be for all players. Now, I do argue that a little bit. I think everyone would get there probably sooner than you think. I've already just they wiped it the other day, and I've already seen people grinding like you couldn't believe. So I don't think that really something that would be needed. All items any type is not what they offer. An advantage that imbalances the game. Now, already what I see here is 2 imbalances already. Yeah, anything that would affect the crafting mechanic, because crafting also equals gold in the game. It is a player-based kind of auction house economy. So then again, there. Yeah, and then also with the guilds, people leveling up faster. Yeah, I do feel like that is quite imbalanced and the wrong thing to do. We also would kind of play, but I finalized this one. It gets even worse. Like, I think you should have stopped about 2 paragraphs ago. Just makes cash shop exclusive at nature. You know, if you're gonna do this stuff later on, maybe just don't mention it till after launch. After launch. Is out there, but they have not finalized. But they do have a separate team just for the cash shop. Most of these games do. So don't worry, they're not having developers just exclusively working on this, not working on the game. They do have a separate development team just for the cash shop. But also begs to wonder, some of those outfits that are in the cash shop, were they gonna be in the game? Did they pull it? That's another question to ask as well. I've seen that happen quite a lot. But they have not finalized a Battle Pass style program. And that Battle Pass multiple times. Now, I don't manage paying for expansions, DLC, stuff like that. But a Battle Pass is never usually a good deal. I don't know if they're thinking like a Blizzard style Battle Pass, maybe like a Call of Duty one. Yeah, that would combine store items on a periodic basis. Yeah, they're going to test it. Yeah, all of this just feels wrong and not good. I do feel like this game is in a very good place. It looks like it's going to be great and amazing, but Amazon Games specifically has a very bad track record. They screw up quite a bit. I was actually on the front page of Twitch promoting Crucible, and that was a tough sell. I didn't really enjoy it. The audience really didn't enjoy it. It was pretty bad. But this is the one winner. They've canceled about at least 5 games. this is the one game I truly believe can go the distance. But I feel like they're already kind of shoot with the delays. They've had a couple delays, and obviously with the end of the pandemic as well, not helping anyone. But yeah, this might be possibly a big nail in the coffin, putting your foot in it even before you're launched out. As you can see in the side comments, nah, nobody's really, unless you got the people that are white knighting sucking up. But you also Amazon Games. You could afford to just do this later. You've got the money. You failed on the last 5 games. You need you need a win. You need something in the win column. Uh, yeah, otherwise, I think this one will go down fast. But I've got hopefully got a little faith in this game. I'm hoping they're gonna walk this back, but we shall have to see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed. I am looking forward to bringing you coverage in just about a month when the NDA lifts, so we can show you some of that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button; it does help out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you July 20th when we got some more New World coverage.